Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime No Mi. Today we will follow with the One Piece videos on the channel, this time making a complete analysis of everything that was released about chapter 1025 of the manga. Now we have more information about how all this battle is happening in the manga, so I'm counting on you to leave your like in the video. After all, this is very important for the channel to keep growing. I also count on your subscription if you're still new here. Let's go to the video. Guys, as we saw during the previous chapters of One Piece, Shinobu finally accepted Mamonosuk's request to turn Wano's little samurai into an adult. Mamanosuk now wanted to be able to fight alongside Luffy against Kaido, and now we see that Mamanosuk has become a strong adult, similar to someone from Shinobu's past. Possibly Mamanosuk looks like Odin. But the most impressive thing about his transformation was the increase of his powers using his devil fruit. After all, now Mamanosuk could transform into a gigantic dragon, and this new transformation surprised even Luffy, who had previously asked Mamanosuk to fly him to the top of Onigashima. Now Luffy asked the boy to go with him. And so finally, with the two ready to go to meet Kaido, who is currently facing Yamato, we reach the moment where the course of the confrontation is about to change. But before fighting Kaido, first Mamanosouk must face an event from his past. All this because he needs to fly together with Luffy to the top of Onigashima, where the Yonko is. But just as Luffy already imagined, Mamanosouk is afraid of heights, so flying for him is a difficulty. We had already seen this from the moment the Straw Hat met the little samurai, but Luffy only questioned Mamanosouk about it when they were about to face Doflamingo. Even so, Mamanosouk kept saying he wasn't afraid of anything. We now know that he is really afraid of heights, and we even know why he felt this fear the moment he remembered whenever he was about to face a great height, a moment that was connected with his current battle against Kaido. This was shown during the events of episode 975 of the anime, that Mamanosouk ended up being caught by Kaido and Kuri inside the castle of Odin, which was already destroyed in flames, and then the leader of the Pirates of the Beasts raised him over a large canyon. In that place, Mamanosouk starts to cry, saying that he was being lifted too high, and that he was too scared. Meanwhile, Kaido said that taking him down from that place would be the end of the Kazuki clan, and also that Odin was a foolish leader. And even at that time in the past, Mamanosouk overcomes his fear, and says that in the future he will lead that place. Even so, this moment ended up creating in him his great fear of heights, where Mamanosouk always remembered that moment. But now everything would be different. After all, the boy finally wanted to defeat the one who did him so much harm in the past, and for that he needed to overcome that fear somehow. Mamanosouk wanted, together with Straw Hat Luffy, to defeat a Yonko. Meanwhile, the next big topic of the leak tells us more about Yamato's battle against his father Kaido, a battle that has been going on for a few chapters, and was shown to us in more detail during the previous chapter, where Yamato was managing to continue the confrontation against Kaido. This battle has been bringing us great revelations for some time now, such as Yamato's devil fruit, the Inu Inu no Mi and Model Okuchi no Makami, which Yamato is currently using in its hybrid mode, as well as a little more about the revelation about events from Yamato's past. We saw how the battle that is taking place now was destined years ago, and was guaranteed by three great swordsmen who faced Kaido, so that Yamato would survive and face his father in the future. The three mysterious swordsmen protected Yamato just as they would protect Odin. After all, they said they liked him equally, and because they couldn't wait for all the years to pass to finally reach the time where they would witness Yamato defeating his father, they then said they would participate in another manner. They would participate in the future confrontation through Yamato. After all, they would attack Kaido, even though they had no chance of defeating him, so that Yamato would survive, and thus in the future defeat the pirate who was trying to destroy Wano. And this battle is happening now. Yamato keeps trying with all his strength to defeat Kaido, and while he also awaits the arrival of the Straw Hat pirate, Luffy. After all, for Yamato, the arrival of that young pirate was marked in Wano's destiny, and so together they would defeat Kaido, and then go to sea. Even in the anime, we just saw the big meeting of Luffy and Yamato, and now in the manga we return to the big reunion. After all, the next topic of the leak already brings us the approach of the Straw Hat from the top of Onigashima. As we saw a few threads ago, Mamanosouk was looking for a way to overcome his fear of heights and fly towards his opponent, but he realized that this wasn't something that's simple to do, but it wasn't something that would make him give up in that moment. Mamanosouk then decides that he would fly with his eyes closed, so that he would not be able to see how high he would be because he was flying, which really worked for him to be able to fly, but at the same time made it difficult for him to reach the top. Mamanosouk, because he can't fly easily thanks to his fear of heights, can't find the direction to go, so he can't get directly to the roof where Kaido was standing. He then ends up hitting and invading Onigashima's castle, while flying with his eyes closed, and we don't know from the leak how this fact will interfere with the battles going on inside, but probably some of Kaido's allies should be hit. But the focus of chapter 10 1025 of One Piece is the continuation of the battle against the Yonko that leads the pirates of the beasts, mainly the meeting of Mamanosoks and Kaido, since even the title of the chapter is Twin Dragons, representing mainly the reunion of the two users of Dragon Devil Fruit. However, who returns first for the battle against Kaido was Luffy, apparently still while Mamanosoks was inside the castle, and meanwhile the Straw Hat Boy reaches the roof using his Gear 4. Luffy activates Gear 4 in Snakeman form, and then attacks Kaido directly using his Jet Culverin, where he compresses his fist and lets go with a lot of power, but using Snakeman he can use Python to change the direction of his attacks, and also increase your speed and strength. But going further, Luffy and Yamato simultaneously attack Kaido. Now we have in this confrontation two Future Haki users facing Yonko, and as we had seen previously in the manga, the Conquerors Haki seems to be the power that should be used to finally defeat the opponent considered by many to be invincible. But soon after we have the return of Mamanosoks, and now the samurai joins Luffy, and then the two come face to face with Kaido, both using their dragon form, Kaido and Mamanosoks. That is, for the return of this confrontation apparently Kaido will not keep fighting using his hybrid form, as he revealed in the last battle against Luffy, and was also using it to face Yamato. Kaido returned as a gigantic dragon, and now facing Mamanosoks, who is now also a gigantic dragon. We have the scene that gives the chapter its title, The Twin Dragons. And with everything shown in chapter 1025 so far, apparently, we are now being introduced to the final battle against the Yonko of the 100 Beasts, and just as we predicted we have Yamato and Luffy joining forces to face the pirate who has already defeated the Hat of Straw and also defeated Yamato a few times in the past. But now with the two joining forces the future of this battle could change Wano's fate completely. After all, Luffy was previously able to hit Kaido by using the Conquerors Haki in an advanced way, and he may not be the only one to use this power in the future of this confrontation. After all, the last chapter showed us the moment when Yamato awakened the Conquerors Haki, defeating several of Kaido's allies, and also how this awakening caught Yonko's attention. And there is a possibility, just like Luffy, Yamato also demonstrates being able to use this Haki in an advanced way. After all, this was a power used by Odin, so it would make sense that Yamato would also seek to evolve his power in a similar way, even though Kaido says that only few among those chosen by the Conquerors Haki managed to reach this level of mastery. But so far these are all the leaks we have from chapter 1025 of the manga, and now we are apparently reaching the conclusion of the great battle that still has many revelations to be made. After all, Zoro seems to have a great connection with Wano. Not only that, as Kaido himself had said that in that place there were secrets that made Wano special, and we also have Joy Boy's trip to Wano, and all this must be explained in the future of the manga from One Piece. But comment what you think of the current events of the manga, and what you expect for the future of One Piece. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.